2 News at 10. New tonight, the high school football season coming to a grinding halt for one Utah team.
It's a decision rarely seen in high school football. The coach of Judge Memorial High School forfeited last week's game because he had too many injured players.
Yeah, Jim Spiewak spoke exclusively to the coach tonight. And Jim, you found out the school had to pay to not play, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Making this decision that much harder, knowing that these kids that play these games on Friday nights, they're some of the biggest moneymakers and social events for the schools throughout the entire year. And the coach said, even though it was a difficult decision, it was one that he had to make.
It was tough. I kind of let them down easy.
Judge Memorial Catholic High head football coach Will Hawes decided to forfeit last Friday's game against Morgan High.
We just thought it would be best to leave our kids out of harm's way.
Coach Hawes says of his 54-man roster, about 20 players are injured. The team lost 3 of their best players to season-ending injuries, and 3 of 5 linemen have suffered a concussion.
We just had too many experienced players hurt, and it wasn't a concussion issue. Concussions didn't help it, but that added to our decision.
The Utah High School Activities Association fined Judge Memorial for forfeiting. The school was not fined the full amount they could have been, and they did not want to say how much it was. But an association spokesperson says the rule is in place to cover expenses from lost revenue since the game was not played.
They weren't happy about it. They were quite disappointed, but the main thing was they understood.
21 years in coaching, Hawes says there's more to the game than ticket sales, touchdowns, and sacks.
If it's a game, the game is not more important than the kids' future, their brains, their injury, their health. And again, we're going to protect our kids by all costs before anything else.
And tonight I also had a chance to speak by phone to a mother of, she has a son, a freshman here on the team. She says that he had to be moved up from JV to varsity because of some of these injuries, and she does support the coach's decision. So where do we go from here? The coach hopes that this Friday they can play. He says it's senior night and that they can finish out the remainder of the season. Guys, back to you.
All right, a tough decision in the moment, but great in the long run, I'm thinking. All right, thank you, Jim.